brother Phil, man. Hey, brother Phil, yo. See, bitch, I told you. Now I'm gonna keep this very short. You understand me? About a month and a half ago, I told you motherfuckers, I'm gonna sit back in the gap, let y'all go out there, and if it's any heat, y'all gonna catch it. I'm gonna keep it real short, real simple. I'd have been on 3 shows and that already. Can I go another hour? Yes, I could, but y'all motherfuckers get late night. Don't feel like asking questions. So I'm gonna just say what I need to say and get on off here. But the basis of my show was bitch, I told you. What did I tell you about? About taking your motherfucking ass out there first. Not saying that there's anybody out there first right now, but right now the expats are catching it. But guess what? Bitch, I told you. So if they doing it to the expats that's out there and can't leave, what do you think they gonna do to y'all monkey ass niggas when y'all get out there? I'm hungry. I'm trying to go to Parquetas. I'm trying to go to Copacabana. I'm trying to go to the square circle called the motherfucking Cock Tower. I'm trying to go to motherfucking Pedro Casante. You gonna get it. And you know what I'm gonna tell you when you text me talking about it happened to me? When I see you post what these people posting on Facebook, bitch, I told you. Don't you take your monkey ass out there first. I'm gonna sit back in the gap and watch any heat. And if it's any heat, you gonna catch it. A lot of y'all went out there. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all finna get on that plane and go out there June 1st, June 3rd, June 7th, head first like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be waiting for you right here on Facebook just to let you know. Bitch, I told you. Shouldn't have took your monkey ass out there. Do I feel like a comedy show right now? Yeah, I do. But I'm trying to keep it serious to keep a smile off my face. The shit's getting hard because right now these white boys on Facebook panicking, and the shit's fucking. I told you, do not go out there first. Wait till the 30th. Wait till the 1st of July, 4th of July, August. But do not take your ass out there anywhere June 1st. I'm seeing people putting things in the chat room. Dominican Republic, uh, 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 June 1st. Dominican Republic is worse than the place I'm about to tell you about. Because the people in Dominican Republic are worse off than in the place I'm about to tell you about. A lot of this research I'm doing is toward Colombia. Not gonna lie to you. You know, when I was in Dominican Republic 2, 3 years ago, them motherfuckers, oh, I need help, Poppy. Nah, bitch, I ain't your Poppy, and no, I'm not helping you. My son, he got a plastic heart. Look, I don't give a fuck if your son's Iron Man. I'm not helping you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I had a bitch actually tell me about her motherfucking son. Man, that's your son. You made that nigga. I didn't do it. Talking about his motherfucking heart. Give a fuck if your son Iron Man. I ain't helping, bitch. But remember, bitch, I told you. Don't you take your monkey ass out there first. I'm just trying to get this here. It's only gonna be about 10 minutes. You understand? But I'm telling you, Hilton Grant. I'm telling you, WTU. I'm telling you, 35 and up. I'm telling you, Paradise Life. I'm telling you, telling me Dream Chat. Don't take your monkey ass out there first. Sit back in the gap. Wait like me. If there's any help, any heat, let them catch it first. Otherwise, you're gonna be the next motherfucker I'm reading about on Medellin expats that I'm reading on what is this shit? On Facebook. But I'm just letting you know right now, if you go out there June 1st, bitch, I told you. Stay your monkey ass at home. I, I'm telling you, man. Laquinto Fox say, hey, don't worry, I'll let you know how things are when I get there on June 14th. Let me tell you something, player. Good luck. Good, good luck, man. You know what I'm saying? John Wayne said, you here with me tonight, man. You here with me tonight, bro. Well, here's what I'm gonna need you in Medellin in November. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just leave that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's somebody talking to somebody else. So I ain't gonna worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But Hilton Grant says I need you. I'm grounded until November. You know what I'm saying? King Max says, may the force be with you. You know what I'm saying? I see your passport stamp. I don't think I subscribe to your channel yet. Said Big Dreez. Dreez, big bro, you're very motivational to me. 3 shows in one night. Why workaholic, no days off. Hey, something like that, bro. I just had a show that was supposed to be happening in Africa that kind of went sideways. They had a blackout, so I wasn't able to bring that show forth to you. That's the show that I was looking forward to. Jameel Edwards says, damn, what happened to my comment? Tell you what happened to your comment. Your comment was directed to DREEZ. Your comment was directed to some other motherfucker who ain't live right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm live right now. You want me to answer your comment, say, hey, DREEZ. That's all you got to do, Jameel. This is how YouTube works. You know what I'm saying? But back to my main point, bitch. I told you. Let me read this bullshit right quick so I can get on up out of here. Let me see what it said. Where is this shit? I gotta find this shit again. These stupid motherfuckers out there, you know. And the killer part about it right now, they're robbing Peter and Craig. By the time you get your black ass out there, they ain't gonna be worrying about Jamal Cuevas now. They're gonna rob your ass too. Just gonna be more of them doing the robbing. But just remember, I told you. I told you a whole month and a half ago. Just because these borders raise up, it don't mean these people will not be hungry. I just told somebody in my consultation, he was asking me, should I go to Boca Chica or Punta Cana? I said, bro, if you're going out there, either way it go, you're gonna be subject to motherfucking briberies by bitch. You're gonna be subject to stick up kids anywhere, literally kids, cause they hungry too. I go and put Pedro Casante right now and see a motherfucker got a stomach touching his back. But remember, bitch, I told you. And lastly, you're gonna be subject to police that are hungry. Cause what you pull out the ATM on Tuesday, that's what they get in the check at the end of the month. For the whole fucking month. What you pull out the ATM on Wednesday. These people are gonna be hungry. So I'm gonna sit back in the gap and let them feed off y'all dumb ass since y'all so hungry. You know, you know. Get, go to the script club here for once. Beat your meat, do something. Don't go out there first, player. Cause I am gonna read about you. Just like I'm about to read about Craig right here, who just said this morning that he was robbed yesterday during exercise hours. What nigga you know running during exercise hours? They gonna rob y'all during club hours because y'all gonna be running out there. Y'all can't go to Punkiettas. I'm telling you, that's why I said 2, 3 weeks ago. I'm going out there with a lockdown mindset. Whatever I plan on doing, make sure I'm done before 5. Y'all gonna be out there running late night, and you're gonna run into either the police or you're gonna run into one of them hungry ass kids. Just remember, bitch, I told you. Said he was robbed at knife point and Portillo Benito. I stayed there my first time in Medellin because I did not want to stand in noise as El Poblado and Yetis. but it still be noise out there. For all y'all going to Medellin your first time, nigga, stay as close to. Look, you got energy living. You got uh you got energy living and Hotel Deeks, and I forget what the other one is. Stay in one of them three. You can't stay in one of them three and this your first time, don't fucking go. You know. And whether you know Spanish or not, don't take your ass to Laurel. Don't. Just remember, bitch, I told you. Said he was robbed at knife point in Patillo Bonito in the covered trees area, river area on the way to Exito. I stayed right there on Carrera 46, heading out of Patillo Bonito into Parquilletes. Because Carrera 46, it turns right into 10 because to your left, El Poblado train station is right there, and you go another block, and on your right hand side, uh, Exito is right there. You can keep on going, and you're gonna come right to you run right into where the bank is. Well, not bank. They got the ATM set up, and they got a pharmacy right there. And you make that right, and on that next corner, you got Gusto's right here on your left. You got London on your right. You know what I'm saying? You go forward, you keep going straight down Calle 10. No, that's 9. You run right into Dog Burger. You know what I'm saying? I remember that shit. But y'all motherfuckers gonna go out there. I got money on it. Knowing damn well they ain't got no clubs over. Watch it be a nigga go ride out there to Parquilletes. Ain't nothing open at Parquilletes. But guess what's gonna be out there? Them same motherfuckers that robbed this man. Said the thief was extremely desperate and dangerous. Be careful and have your eyes open out there. How you gonna give me some advice you ain't followed? First, how do you do this, man? You gonna tell me be careful and have your eyes open out there. Motherfucker, you was running in the park with your fucking eyes closed. How the fuck you gonna give me some advice you ain't followed? Sound like a Baptist prep. But anyway, bitch, I told you. But I'm telling you, man, fall back from wanting to leave on the first. Fall back from wanting to leave on the fourth. Don't go out there first. And if it's gonna be bad, if I'm predicting it to be that bad in motherfucking Colombia, it's gonna be about 5 times worse in DR. Somebody gonna get killed in DR being stupid. Watch, watch. The police, it's gonna be a police gonna bribe the shit out of one of y'all or something. Something is gonna happen. But please remember that I told you, don't go out there first. I've been saying that shit the last month and a half. But since I said it, to anybody that go out there first, I wish you luck. But if luck fall through for you, I'm gonna read about your ass right here in the Facebook page. You know, and I'm just hoping that when it happened to you, whoever you are, I hope I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Let me jump into the comment section before I get on up out of here. If y'all got any questions or suggestions, please put them in the chat. I don't mind answering. I just want to come on here and let y'all know that, bitch, I told you. And if they doing the Pete and Craig, they gonna have enough nuts to do it to your black ass when you get out there. Don't matter how big he is. Don't matter how black he is. They get enough of them, they gonna get you. But just remember, bitch, I told you. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's see. Shout out to Passport. Let me give some shout outs to some people in there, bitch. Shout out to Jameel Edwards, Stephen No, John Wayne, Brooklyn GQ is in the building. I ain't seen you here in a minute, player. Hilton Grant, Laquinto Fox. How you feeling, players? You all right? You know what I'm saying? You was sick than a motherfucker yesterday, but now you get closer to your time to go, you happy than a motherfucker. I'm going to Trinidad on the first. Like, nigga, you was sick yesterday. But hey, that's how it is when you get up and get to going. You know what I'm saying? I hope I don't end up reading about your ass. That's all I'm saying. You a doctor, you go out there, something happens to you, you gonna need a doctor. Shit's ironic. That's all I'm saying. You know, passport stamp. K Mac is in the building. Thanks for the earlier donation. You know what I'm saying? Thanks somebody else sent me a donation. Thanks your roller tape for the donation. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mega Man, say what they saying on Facebook. I just read it on Facebook. I had some other stories too, but I don't know what I did with them. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. K Max said, you would have brothers on the chat tonight say they're not going to get the vaccine shot. If they come out with one so that they mean they won't be traveling because they won't let him on that airplane. Well, here's the thing, man. I mean, if they tell me I can't get on a plane to go see my child, uh, we gonna have problems. You know, I can't John Q an airplane to get to Colombia. You know, that mean I gotta take the shot. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the gate. I gotta get the Barranquilla, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, my thing is, I think it's something they got on in the air ducts in the plane. Cause I saw a video with a whole bunch of people that of all places left Italy when they was sick than a motherfucker. Everybody got off the plane coughing. I don't know whether that was an act or what, you know. But you know, Africa's a whole bunch of poor motherfuckers. But if they poor, how the fuck they in Italy? That I don't know. But they tell me, okay, you gotta let this, you know, take this whatchamacallit to to get on the plane. Yeah, I might take the motherfucker, especially if I'm like tweaking to get out. But if I come back and I'm still tweaking, I'm automatically going to a lawyer and suing because to a lot of people, I think it's gonna be something for, you know. In fact, as for the essential workers like myself, I think they should have more of a stimulus for people who are that are essential workers. You know, truck drivers like John Wayne, port workers like myself, uh, over the road drivers, policemen, EMS. You mean to tell me I'm gonna get the same motherfucking check as a motherfucker that was sitting on her ass, not doing nothing prior to the whole shutdown happening? That's bullshit. She getting the same check I'm getting, and she's still sitting on her ass now. She's still gonna be sitting on his or her ass when this shit is over with. Cause they ain't got enough common sense to go get a job to maximize the money they just got off the government. But I gotta pay taxes for that lazy motherfucker. You ever thought about that? Just saying. But remember, bitch, I told you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's somebody talking to somebody else, and you leave that alone. Let's see. DR June 1st to November, it's a no-fly zone. Personally, I don't want to go nowhere in the motherfucking islands during hurricane season. Cause that's what I gotta put up with here in New Orleans. I gotta put up with motherfucking allergy season still hitting, and then after that, flood season still hitting. It's crazy. Anyway, man, shout out to 40, you know, as well as shout out to Roller Tide, shout out to Big Mike International. Says he was just in Patillo Benito and Crystal Red today for exercise hour. Damn. The minute I say black folks don't call it exercise hour, here come this nigga saying it's exercise hour. Some bitch. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Big Mike. I'm glad you wasn't the motherfucker to get robbed. Look like you kind of swole, so, you know. They said the dude that robbed him, he was on like rocks or something, crack or something. I ain't know they had crack out that motherfucker, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back to these other comments and I'm gonna get on up out of here. I ain't think I'd be here 15 minutes. I'm damn near 20. But it's all good. Let's see. All right, we're right here. Shout out to H. Grant. He says, I'm more concerned about them knowing we coming from the States and trying to quarantine us. But that's why I'm letting motherfuckers go first. Whatever they gonna do to him, whenever I go, that's what they gonna do to me. So I'm gonna let them go and catch that first wave, so to speak. Let y'all be that first wave of crash test dummies for me. That's the way I'm. I don't mean to, put y'all out there like that, but that's the way I'm seeing some of y'all. Y'all niggas are crash test dummies. Y'all niggas, y'all want guinea pig for me? Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Jameel Edwards says, I refreshed my page without posting my comment first. That's what happened. I thought I was being held back. Oh, okay. I hear you, player. Let's see. Is Laura Les very different from the north side of Barranquilla? I've never been to Medellin. Uh, Let me tell you something, John Wayne. It's gonna be your first time in Medellin. Whenever you go, do not stay in fucking Laura Les, bro. Deal with the hill. Go to El Poblado. You're gonna see a lot of people that's like you. Why? Because there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers there who don't know Spanish. Unless you get your Spanish game up at least to level 3, I don't recommend you to move outside the park. I really don't. Now you can come to Laureles, but you're gonna have problems. You know what I'm saying? I still have problems from time to time, but I know enough to make a conversation very short. And if I gotta get you on Google Translate, I now have a phone in Colombia to the point where all I gotta do is go slide me some more minutes in there, slide me another card in there. I could translate with the best of them bitches, and I put my hot translate on them and tell them I got WhatsApp. I'm good. But as far as like speaking Spanish, I'm not trying to really speak Spanish until I need to. You know. But bro, I really recommend you to stay in the park unless you staying in Laureles close to somebody you know. You know. This Laquinto Fox said the only reason I'm not going on the first is because I have a stop to make for about 3 or 4 weeks. Would I advise others to do it? No. Well, hey, you Laquinto Fox, man. Yeah, what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're still sick as hell. So just get unsick before you get on the plane, bro. That's all. Let's see. I got a feeling they would be extending their quarantine again right before it ends, like they did last week. No, I don't know what everybody talking about this last week. They said like last month, shit ends on the 30th of May. So since last month, I've been thinking the 30th of May. So if anything, I'm thinking July. Okay, motherfucker keep on sending me, oh, they just extended it to May this. They just extended it. I'm like, cool. What's wrong, bro? You ain't got no problem with it, Drees? No, I ain't got no problem with it. I'm not flying in fucking May. Mother, it's May 27th. I'm like, bro, the man said a month and a half ago, May 30th. So if you trying to fly, you can't fly till June 1st. And I still don't recommend doing that bullshit because y'all, a majority of that people on the plane gonna get robbed. I'm trying to get on the emptiest plane I can fucking find. Which means wait, motherfucker, wait. I don't know why I'm cussing so much. You know what I'm saying? It's just something when uh you are on a live and you saying one thing and the motherfucker cut you off to say the exact fucking thing you just said. Shit's frustrating. But I digress. Shout out to C. Joe and he says, hola mi amigo. Says, hello, my friend. What's going on with you, player? Just in case, says, that reminds me, I need to get some prop money to use for possible robbery attempts. No, don't do that. You know, get you some padding because at best they got a knife. You know what I'm saying? You know, get you like some pieces of rubber and put in like your hand where you could grab that fucking knife and you could punch the fuck out of him with the other hand. Some, you know what I'm saying? But let's see. Big Mike says he's giving you some knowledge right now, especially for you, John Wayne. You gonna be in this area. Say there's a lot of Venezuelans under that bridge on Las Vegas Avenue, Calle 4. Is that? Let me see. Calle 4, Calle 4, Calle. That's got to be by that train station. Got to be because I walk out of Patillo Benito, and they got the train station. Once you walk under the bridge on the left, and you can keep on going straight, and that automatically turns into. I want to say that turns into Calle 10. But anyway, man, I lost my way from Calle 4. I'm used to coming from the from Central, coming from a little bit north and Laurel. Okay, I'm getting tired, so yeah, let me finish this comment section and lay it down. Let's see. Yo, Carlos Dixon is in the building. Carlos D is in the building. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, I ain't forgot about you. I get to you. I'll get that link to you in a minute if I remember. But I just need to get through this comment section. And just because I need to get through the comment section, don't put more comments in there. Let me finish this shit and go to sleep, man. You know, because when I get up, I got to deal with these niggers in the morning. Let's see. Uh, Speaking of Carlos Dixon, says, great interview earlier. That was real talk. Respect. Coming from another subscriber. They appreciate you, man. They applaud you, man. So if y'all really applaud the man, y'all appreciate the man, do me a favor. Go ahead on and share that to y'all travel groups, whether it be in WhatsApp, whether it be in Instagram, whether it be in Facebook, whether it be on Twitch, whether it be on Periscope, wherever y'all go other than YouTube, go ahead on and share to that, as long as it's in the travel form. Because one thing I've prided myself on is building a channel and a network full of people who travel. I don't want people here who hobby is building trains. You know, that don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that energy. You know what I'm saying? That's just like I got a whole party here where everybody gonna cheat on their wife, and everybody bringing their dog, bring a friend. We gonna cheat on our wives, and you show up with motherfucking Steve McNair. I don't need that motherfucker here. He gonna fuck it up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just bring it to people with the same mindset that you got. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Chris Crawford says he prefers Laureless over Poblado. That's because you stayed there long enough. You know what I'm saying? Other than the language barrier, Laureless is flat. You know what I'm saying? If you got fucked up knees, yeah, you might want to find somewhere else other than Poblado, like Las Palmas. Las Palmas is pretty flat. You either on a steeper incline or a steeper incline, depending on where you're going. Same thing with Laurel's, but that is not as steep. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I'm going is like, um, like when you read your map, when you're trying to walk somewhere, it'll show you actually how far up a hill or down a hill you're going. You know what I'm saying? If you walk 6 blocks, you might have went down maybe 20 feet, but you don't even see it. You don't even feel it. Walking up, down, or walking up, you don't really feel it. But if it's your first time, for your best experience, to maximize your experience to the max, learn some Spanish, stand up with Blado. You know, if you got it like that, stay in Provenza. That's if you got it like that. You know what I'm saying? No, the quarantine was extended for the cities to May 25 or 26. May 30th. I heard May 30th way back in March. That's the date that stuck with me. So I'm just worried about everything that's gonna happen. So I'm not worried about anything they got to say until May 30th. I'm not worried about what a motherfucker on YouTube say. I'm not worried about what a motherfucker on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, the final call. I'm waiting to see what the president gonna say. When the president say whatever he gonna say, that's what I'm listening to. You know, for real. You know what I'm saying? He said, I heard him say something about May 27th, but before that, he said May 30th. He said that shit in like March. You know what I'm saying? He said it could possibly last all the way up until May 30th, something like that. But May 30th been a day in my mind since April, March. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Say he got the black on black community 13 hat. I see it. Yeah. I wanted the black on. What I wanted was a hat without the motherfucker look like it's been worn. Cause when I bought the hat, this shit had already had the bend in it already. You know, I won't put my own bend in the shit. You know, they got me looking like I play third base on this motherfucker. This head all bent up like this, like I'm a catcher or some shit. You know, like I'm finna throw you a fastball or some shit. Yeah, said two guys pull a knife on him and he ran in the past. Let me tell you something, NBA agent. Trying to get attention, ain't you? All right. So much for that motherfucking attention. Let's see. It's the bridge to Crystal Ray. I don't think I've been there. I've probably been through Crystal Ray and didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Oh, um, Crystal Ray, that's the Jesus thing. No, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't think I've been there. I might have been through there and didn't know what the fuck it was. But I believe it's likely that many of these countries will follow the USA as it relates to quarantine. Like, why? We were like the last people to even do quarantine. If the U.S. force feeds the opening, no matter what, for the money, the other countries will. You got a point to an extent. You know, I ain't trying to be political and shit like that. But let's see, May 30th is for the border closure. That's what I need. You know, they could quarantine all they want. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know if they're gonna open the borders on the 30th. That's all that's what I've been worrying about. You know what I'm saying? Either they gonna open the borders on the 30th or they not. That's all I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. My chica from Cali said the president said May 25. All right, cool. I'm not worrying about shit that in June somewhere. After all you thirsty motherfuckers done went out there and either got y'all filled or got filled up with with knife points. You know, that y'all go out there and get y'all issue right quick. You know, let that shit die off so I can go out there and all I gotta do is just call all the people I know from Community 13, the tour guides. I'm hanging with them. I ain't trying to fool with nothing new. Even though I'm going to probably have something new, but I ain't fucking with nothing new. I'm just saying. The last comment of the night is by the Keymaker. It says, Cali a jumping city. I'ma tell you this like I told you in the last live. I know somebody in Medellin. No, I don't. I know somebody in Cali that done went down there, met them a woman, saw the chain. They get married. I done met somebody today. He ain't called a Hannah. Met a woman down there, might be getting married. I know two fellas in Barranquilla that met somebody. They getting married. Didn't have that happen in Medellin, but Medellin be the jumpingest out of all of them, though. You know, now, granted, you want them curves, Cali, Barranquilla, Cartagena. Anywhere where they got anything Afro, that's where you want to be. So if you're a black man that's looking for that darkness, yeah, you might want to check Cali out. I'm going to check it out, but I'm supposed to be going down there and do some work with a YouTuber. But it all depends on what's really going to happen. If they still doing curfews and shit, I ain't gonna go out there. Even though I do have a reason to, but I got more of a reason just to be in Colombia, because I'm gonna go ahead on and take this money Trump gave me, and I'm gonna leave that shit down there. I'm not giving them shit back. Sorry, so I'm not even giving you a vote, nigga. But anyway, fuck it. Let's see. Okay, quarantine for the people is May 25th. I'm not going until Thanksgiving. I went February. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Venezuela's got the best Colombia. Uh, you mean Colombians? Venezuela's is not far from Choco. Whenever you get close to Afro Colombia, that's when you get to find a Colombians, period. So you can either do that in Valdecarca, you can either do that in Atlantico, or you can do it in I forget what state Choco is in. But wherever you at with the Afro Colombian, that's where everybody find it. I'm talking about bitches that being 70s, you know, what I'm saying? Said Ace Live got a video out on Cali and said those ladies were cold hearted to meet out on the streets. They did not want to be bothered. No, they don't want to be filmed. You know what I'm saying? Ace walking up to you like this here. He either walking up to you with a camera or you got some flowers talking about marriage. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you gotta have your game on. You know what I'm saying? You can get you one. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna actually take an effort. It's almost like you're in the States again. I already got one. But my main thing is in Barranquilla, and I'm sticking with that. With E. Jones, thank you for your compliment as well as your donation. It'll be greatly appreciated and greatly redistributed into the DREEZTV platform in some way, shape, or form, and you'll get it back one way or the other. Shout out to Checks and Effect. He said Cali got some dime pieces. They had a little bit of dialogue about you today, I want to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to put it out there, but uh I don't know if I got you in India. I think you were in one of the chat rooms with me, bro. I just heard something. I don't know if they was necessarily talking about you, but I think somebody was talking about you today. I just got to go back and find out what it is, man. You are a person of interest. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Any advice for a first timer traveling solo? Where should I start? In Colombia? Hell no. Dominican Republic. Let me tell you why. To anybody here that's from Dominican Republic or love Dominican Republic, I'm not shitting on you. Dominican Republic, just follow the stepladder, player. Dominican Republic, Colombia, Brazil. All right. Why do I say this? Because when you go to Colombia, Colombia is like knockoff. No, excuse me. When you go to Dominican Republic is like knockoff Colombia. When you go to uh, Colombia, after you leave Dominican Republic, you'll see that Colombia might be like knockoff motherfucking Brazilians. Because when you get to Brazil, you're at the top of the food chain. And the one thing that's gonna make all of this travel sweet are the Brazilians that are ducked off in motherfucking Dominican Republic. The not the Brazilians, the Venezuelans that are ducked off in Dominican Republic, the Venezuelans that are ducked off and flooded or have inundated Colombia, the Venezuelans that you also have in Brazil. They make all three levels very competitive in one way or another. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Latin America is more like to all my brothers that grew up in the 90s, Dominican Republic to me is like how all the chicks was when you was back in high school and how they was all fine and shit before they had them babies. That's how Dominican Republic is to me. And that's why I think a lot of brothers go there. You know what I'm saying? It reminds them of the bras that they should still have at home, but they have a baby and entitlement, and the government give them a check, and I'm independent, and I do what I want. I can't nobody make me shame. And then you're 25-year old, and you run this bitch built like a Tylenol pill with feet all around and shit. But for some reason, we got the mindset to still fuck. But meanwhile, you can have a broad over here in Colombia. I can show you one right now. Got 5 kids. Don't look like she got one. She went on, worked her body out, had went and got a little tan or whatever, so those stretch marks could blend out or blend in or however they did that shit. She don't look like she got 9 kids. You know what I'm saying? She got big old legs like she danced that samba shit. She looked damn near she Colombian, but from here down, she looked damn near Brazilian. And I cannot complain, player. Let's see. Oh shit. I'm thinking that was the same thing, but I appreciate it. Says, well, I met some girls from a can website and went to Cali to meet them, and all of them flaked out on me. Colombian girls are known for known for no. Colombian girls in Cali are known for flaky. You know what I'm saying? And besides, if you met them on the can website and you saw them and they flaked out on you, you having bad luck with the campsite, player. I'm gonna tell you 2 words, bro. 3 words rather. Latin American Cupid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Can website you asking for it, bro. That's 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 like you know what I'm saying? That's like you asking for it. You better look, get you Latin American Cupid. Pay the gold price, which is about $30. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. Get on there. Somebody gonna hit the fight with. Make sure before you get on Latin American Cupid that you're a good month and a half to a month out before you get on that bitch. Don't be on that motherfucker 6 months. Don't be on that bitch in June and you talking to this one, you talking to that one, you talking to this one, and you ain't, and much less one, you ain't bought the ticket to where you plan on going, and two, you ain't going to that place for 6 months. Don't be that dude. You know what I'm saying? I used to be that lame motherfucker. Don't be that dude. Before you know it, before you get the fucking before you get to September, you gonna be done bored yourself to death. You and the hoe gonna be bored to death. You gonna get flaked out on at that point. But if you going somewhere in motherfucking July, wait till June 1st, get your whatchamacallit, Latin American Cupid. You know, and when you get Latin American Cupid, say you going to Cali, right? 5 sentences. Hey, how you doing? My name is, what's your name? Do you have kids? You know, are you looking for a relationship? Do you have WhatsApp? If you gotta go beyond that to get a conversation, leave that bitch alone. Plain and simple. Leave that bitch alone. I created a whole fucking party for motherfuckers. You know, actually I had about 50, 55 chicks just off of Latin American Cupid. You know, but I try to make certain little nuances with what I was doing. You know, because they had a lot of cats that was going over there. Oh, this I know this chick here, this chick from my Facebook, this chick from my Instagram. I'm not trying to deal with them. You know, so I'm trying to find somebody that ain't on your Instagram, that ain't on your Facebook. You know, that shit's fun to me. The hunt is fun to me. You know, whether I got to get on the ground and get it, or whether I got to get virtual and get it, the hunt is fun to me. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, Latin American Cupid, 5 sentences. If you gotta speak more than 5 questions, you gotta do more than 5 questions. You talking to a girl, maybe you want to get ghosted on. No disrespect, but the campsite ain't where it's at. Those girls, they have an actual school for girls to be on campsite, Colombia. So the ones that you see on that campsite, they ain't going no further than that website. Cut that loose, player. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you sent me the $10 donation. You probably gonna plan on sending $10 to that damn campsite. Cut it off, player. Latin American Cupid. 5 sentences. Trust me on that. Let's see. Edward Jones said, man, I had blown a lot of money viewing those girls on there. Well, ain't nothing wrong with viewing. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nothing wrong with viewing. Oh, you just viewing? Damn. You know, I just hope you didn't blow a lot of loads. But it's all right, man. So it's all good, bro. Latin American Cupid. Use it. Use it. And once you get on the WhatsApp, hit them with the do like they do me. Hit me with the video chat, and they'll look, and then they say texto, and then they hang up and they'll text you. They're the one that's all right. But if you get one that say, "Oh, I want video chat," and she go talking, "Oh, I can't video chat," you know, I gotta put my extensions in that bitch line, you know. "Oh, I can't video chat, but if you do want to chat, put money in this account." No, don't do that. But if one of them hit you with the video chat and you answer, make sure that the picture that show up on your phone verifies with the picture you see it on Latin America Cupid. You good. You know what I'm saying? You see? Carlos D agrees with me. Say hands down Latin American Cupid. I've been listening at y'all motherfuckers for years. Man, Latin Cupid. Man, Dominican Cupid. Man, Brazilian Cupid. No, Latin American Cupid. Latin American Cupid encompasses all that shit, bro. All of it. You know what I'm saying? And they verify a majority of their accounts. They just started getting some of the scammers, which I just did a video. Well, I didn't just do it. I did a video like maybe 4 or 5 months ago about that shit. Cause I had a Venezuelan woman that she hit me up. You know, she gonna tell me she Venezuelan. She got pictures and look like Colombia. But when I asked her where she at, she gonna tell me she in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I was like, bitch, you tripping. 7 days later, she hit me up with a different profile, same broad, but she got two pictures that resemble each other from the same damn, you know, look like the same place, got the same outfit on. She just standing up in another part of the place where she was at. I was like, bitch, you the same bitch. You know what I'm saying? But that was like the only scam I ever ran into on Latin American Cupid. Everything else on there that I ran into was valid. You know, out of 100, I ran. Well, I ain't gonna say I ran through. I ran in out of 100 I ran into. I met 99, like literally. You know, whether it was, because once I get the barricade, once I get the so and so, my next question gonna be, okay, where you go out at? And instead of trying to get your WhatsApp or trying to keep talking to you on WhatsApp, rather, I'd rather just go to where you at. I just want to see you in your natural everyday. So, you know, so a lot of the people that I do talk to on Latin American Cupid, I actually see. Okay, whether I talk to them or not, all depends on what I see when I see them. You know, but for the most part, Latin American Cupid, 5 sentences, and talk to them from there. Oh, video chat. Latin American Cupid, 5 sentences, video chat. Work it like that, EJ. EJ, I promise. Let's see. How are the prices in Colombia versus DR? All right. Really didn't plan to talk about no stuff like this, man. I should make you pay me for this, man. So you should go ahead on and give me a $2 donation, at least. I'm just saying. My Cash App. Do I have to put my Cash App? You know, $ DREEZTV, all capital letters. But anyway, man, Colombia prices. I'll start there because in DR, there's a fucking problem. Colombia prices are at best very modest prices because the type of prices or the type of that people that come with those prices, like if you brought them to Dominican Republic and brought them down Cradle Placente, it's gonna be a lot of bras looking and squinting because they're gonna be like, that woman like that only charges that. So what I'm saying is on average, the actual prices in Colombia are lesser. Which brings me to the fucking problem in DR. You now have dumbass negros, since they can't get the DR, they are now paying these girls $25, $30, $35 for 10 to 12-second videos. They also had a problem with being overpriced or being asked to overpay while in the Dominican Republic prior to lockdown. So if you think they didn't have, you think they had a problem overpaying before the lockdown, or when y'all motherfuckers will run out down the first problem. So Colombia is a lot more modest. So I really didn't want to get into that, but hey, I just had a good 3 shows today, so I'm just winding down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just enjoying myself, and it looks like I'm down to the last bit. You know what I'm saying? But before I go, I need to give a shout out to my brother Andrea and Andrea from Love Crossing Borders. Trust me, I'm pretty sure Mr. Dixon has taken the heed to this brother's show. That's why he's doing the thing that he's doing currently in Cartagena. Shout out to that brother, and shout out to this couple here in Cali. Cali of all places, Mr. Edward Jones. Mr. Edward Jones, please stay away from the campsites. Please stay away from the campsites. You know what I'm saying? Edward Jones says the prices are about the same and fairly inexpensive. Put it this way, you're paying decently if you're in Colombia, but in DR, y'all pretty much are overpaying. And it's pretty much because a lot of y'all people that go to DR are fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to pay what y'all paying, but, you know, it is what it is. A lot of y'all going to DR stupid, you know. Just won't be seen. Y'all worse than some of the hoes out there. Y'all just won't be seen, you know. You could have and one of them out here, but here you go. Just because you see that one, okay, I'm gonna take these dollar bills and throw them in there. Now, that said, to all of your cats that's on Pedro Casante throwing money in the air in the Ivy, I dare you. I dare you to go anywhere in the southern half of Colombia and do that shit. In particular, come to Medellin. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably do a DREEZ piece called the Medellin Challenge and show all you motherfuckers throwing money. And I dare you to come to this club and do that here. You know, you might get away with it at Gusto's because they got women in there well, they got dudes in there that's just stupid. But go try that in Club California. Watch what happens. Go try that in Yene Lounge. Watch what happens. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, you will part ways with your wallet one way or another. Whether they hit you smooth with the pill or whether they hit you smooth with a machete. But you go part ways with your wallet, player. Let's see. I'm trying to end this shit. They keep on coming with the questions, player. And they keep coming with the motherfucking donations. What more can I say? So all the chicas on Latin American Cuba, fee base, are looking for love. Listen, I once was dealing with a chick in a place called Medellin. Now, granted, she pretty, she fine, she love the Lord. But at the end of the day, them types there, I'm telling you, half the women in Medellin, them bitches ain't nothing but modern day Mary Magdalene. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. A lot of the girls in Medellin are modern day Mary Magdalenes. They love the Lord, but they hoes. You know, they go to the club, get on the Tuesday. You know, much all the roles they possibly can Monday night, Sunday night, Saturday night. Excuse me. Get up Sunday morning. You know, do the same thing these women right around here do. And I love the Lord and this, that, and other. Same thing they do around here. And they go right back to their business Monday. But so the chickens are fee based. No, 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 no. They don't come at you asking for a fee. Keep in mind, this is Latin America Cupid. The Latin America Cupid I dealt with were people in Colombia. So class wise, the people in South America are way more classier than the people in the islands. All right. You know, if you go to the area where people on the island congregate, you're gonna see a lot of flip flops, uh, 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 not even halter top, just a cut off T-shirt, and they done took scissors and cut a V to the point where you can see the breasts. As compared to if you go to a place called Pacayetas, you could be coming from the lawyer's office. And the same woman you seen working at the lawyer's office, you're gonna see that same outfit, that same body type, that same everything from the lawyer's office in Parkietas. It's a whole different. It's a class thing. They classy, and I got to give shout out to the mayor of Sasua, because that person is looking at what's going on in Parkietas. They looking at what's going on in the Wall City or whatever that shit is, the Cock Tower. They looking at what's going on in the Cock Tower. They're looking at what's going on in Copacabana and seeing how those women are coming on a daily basis, and they saying they want that. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. They seeing what's going on in the Wall City, and is it the Wall City or the Old City or something like that? They seeing what's going on in the area in Panama. They're saying they want their women to dress like that. You know, the women on Pedro Casante are walking around. You know, flip flops, cut off shorts. You know, pants hanging off their ass. You know, they thugging and compared to how they in Parkietas, they thugging. Compared to how they is in Cartagena, they thugging. Compared to how they is in Copacabana, they thugging. You know, but I think the mayor of Sasua sees what's going on in these other places and say they want the same for their women, which is respectable. I can't hate on that. Let's see. Shout out, thanks for the donation. Am I allowed to tell you how much money I actually paid in Colombia and DR? I'm gonna tell you like this. Um, if you gotta ask me that question, do me a favor. Please keep that to yourself. Because not only are these a bunch of people that's listening in the chat room, these are also a bunch of mini roasters. I'm just letting you know. Keep to yourself, please. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gospel Gang. Says, when do you plan on going back to Colombia? Let's see. They just say I'm gonna let all them thirsty ones go out there. I'm secure with mine. I ain't gotta worry about none of them. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I'm worrying about is their actual well being. Because, like I said before, if you look at the title, under the words "bitch," I told you, they have they have Damn, I can't find it now. They have a passage from Gringo Paisa, which says, I was robbed yesterday during exercise hour at knife point in Patillo Benito in the covered trees river area on the way to Exito. The thief was extremely desperate and dangerous. Be careful and keep your eyes open out there. I'm going to let some more messages come through first, because by the time they stop coming through, yeah, there ain't nobody going to be worrying about me, because I would be done got back in the gym, got the stomach off me. You know what I'm saying? I studied the Bruce Lee Jeet Kune Do. You run up on me, I'm gonna kick the piss out you. I don't care how tall you is, how big you is, you know, I'm gonna pop you. Period. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let all the thirstiness get out the way first. You know, I ain't gonna even put no day or number on when I'm going. All I'm gonna tell you is just pay attention to my channel. And I don't think you subscribe, Gospel Gang. So make sure you subscribe, Gospel Gang. Make sure you subscribe also, BigBTrini. I see you, player. What are my thoughts on Pattaya, Thailand, and have you traveled to Asia? Well, they had a brother today that was telling me, bruh, he was showing me all these pictures. Man, you ought to come to where is it? I think he said Bali or something like that. This was the same guy that offered to send Flit DR to DR when Flit DR done, well, I ain't even getting into that. But he's offered to send Flit DR to DR. I don't think Flint took him up on his offer. So I said, I tell you what, I'll play the Flit DR role. If you won't send me to Asia or give me something toward a ticket to go to Asia, I'll go to Asia. And he was like, all right, bet. So when he finally do his thing and take his send me that little donation, I'll go get on a plane to go to Asia. But as far as my thoughts on Pattaya, when like Andre, well, I don't want to use him. I don't think Carlos Dixon is around this old lady right now. But I can guarantee you that both of these brothers, Andre as well as Carlos, could walk outside, throw a rock, and probably hit about 5, 6, like 7 and ups. I don't really feel that I could do that in Pattaya. I'm pretty sure you could find them, but they're probably so far and in between, you know. It's like they got flat chests, a lot of belly, and like no ass. It's like these bitches are built like seahorses or some shit. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't want to get into a comedy show right now. You know what I'm saying? But not saying that I won't find what I'm looking for. But nevertheless, I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Spence for the donation. I'm trying to bring him to the benediction. I'm trying to bring him to the benediction. Right? That's all. Trying to get the doors of the church open. You know, but I'm pretty sure now some of the pictures that he showed me were a lot of pictures of Blasian women. Now the Blasian women I saw, if he could get me to them, that's cool. But at the same time, more than anything, traveling is for me what it is. You know, I could find Punani here. You know, even though it's Punani that might be a little bit used or something like that, or overly utilized or abused or just straight up beaten down. You know, anyway. But it's stuff that I want to go see in Asia. I would love to go there, but it ain't gonna be just about okay you know, trying to do the booty and all that. Nah, nah. My thing is all of that. That would be a byproduct of my travels. I won't go to Thailand and see the statues of everybody doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I won't go over there and go to the Buddhist cave and you know, watch the dude be sitting up there. I won't go to Thailand in Japan and shit, and see the motherfucker running up the steps with the thing on his fucking shoulder. You know, I've never understood this exercise, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, girls are a byproduct of the travel. If I want to skydive, you know, and I fall out the sky and I fall in some punani, cool. I guess I got good aim. You know, it is what it is. But thanks for your comment and thanks for your donation. I appreciate that, man, 100%. Says, what do you think of meeting the girl on Tinder from DR? Guess what, player? I don't think about meeting the girl from Tinder on DR. You know, it makes no sense. You know, I was pre gaming when I went to DR, and then when I got to DR, and I was like, wait a minute, why am I worrying about the motherfucker that I've been talking? You know, it's like once you pregame for DR and then you get to DR, it'd be like, okay, why did I pregame? You know, when I got to DR, I felt like the dumbest motherfucker on the planet because you leave from Santiago and you get on this thing called Caribe bus. And I was seeing dudes that was getting off the plane and they was meeting people at the bus. And dude was like, it was like 3 in the 4. No, it was like 5 in the morning, and the next bus going to Sasua wasn't until like 10. So I knew what was going on because it was my first time. And they had dudes that was leaving with chicks that was coming from the bus from I guess they was coming from Sasua, and I guess they was waiting for another bus, and I guess they bus left at after 10. And the dudes that I was there with, they had always been going there or something like that. So they was leaving and going to somewhere down February 27th. I think that's what they call that street where Caribe is. February uh 27. Um so when I put two and two together, it wasn't until about 5 minutes. When I put two and two together, I realized that these dudes was meeting up chicks that they had. I don't know whether they had them on their Facebook or knew them already, but they knew they was going home, so they figure, okay, your bus don't come till 11. My bus don't come till 10. It's 6:30. Let me go ahead on and butter these biscuits, so to speak. So they were going and getting their stuff on early. I didn't know this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know this. I was green. You know. Oh, and let me give a shout out to brother Beasley for the donation. I appreciate it greatly. Let me see. All right. Yeah, that's it, brother Beasley. I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one you are in the chat, but I appreciate it. If y'all have any more questions or suggestions, please put them in the chat. You know, I'm feeling real good right now. I guess I'll go about another 15 minutes if y'all do put questions in the chat. Otherwise, I will be getting ready to bring this thing to a close. And I appreciate you for all 3 lives that I was involved in today. Let's see. Edward Jones, Big Boss promotes the hell out of Thailand. They says a major go. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm hearing. You know, I can't really verify it through someone else's eyes. I could just only travel vicariously through someone else's eyes. But when I get there, that's pretty much what a majority of my shit gonna do. Be they telling me, if anything, you paying people more to leave than you are paying them to stay, to come. You know, so you know, I guess when I get there, you know, providing that the brother keep up on his promise, you know, because I don't think Flit DL took his offer on bringing the deal. I said, I tell you what, give me that. I'll go with you to Corona Land. I'll go with you. You know what I'm saying? Roll Tide. Shout out to Roll Tide. Said Seahawks. Bro, you know what I mean, bro. Look, I'll be honest with you, bro. Anybody seen the movie Men in Black? You remember when Will Smith when he looked in the locker and they had those fucking little worms in there with the eyes, and that motherfucker he opened up the lock and the motherfuckers, oh hell G, oh hell G. That's what a lot of the bitches in Thailand built like, man. Built like fucking worms, man. and it'd take me too much of a time to find one I actually want. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I ain't got nothing against them. You know, that's how they built. That's how they coming. That's how they coming. You know, you know. Uh, Rather than go there, I'd rather call my girl in Barranquilla and say, "Hey, look, I'm coming to Barranquilla Tuesday." You know, I'm not finna ride 18 hours to spend another 18 hours looking for a motherfucker I won't spend 59 minutes and 18 seconds with. That ain't gonna happen. But then again, I can understand why you gotta pay some of them motherfuckers to leave. You know, it's so many of them out there on the street, the motherfucker that live there don't want them. Fuck, I'm gonna want them for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, man. You have a good night, man. Says be easy. Thanks for keeping the torch lit. Well, hey, unless somebody in the travel sector coming on after me, this thing about to end. Nobody contacted me and let me know anything. Hopefully I can start a whole thing where we have a actual network where when I'm finished my show, the next person send me his link. I post that link up in the chat, and then anybody that's still looking for travel news, travel transformation, travel tips, the next person get it. Then the next person do their thing. The next person that's coming after him, so that way everybody that's looking for their fix or anything travel due to the fact that we are not traveling, you can get your fix right here at Roller Tape. You get your fix right here at OW. Get your fix at LCB, Love Crossing Borders. Get your fix on Ace Live. It's all about getting the people to come together. You know, like one day it'll be Ace Live going live at this time, this time. You're like, y'all pay for HBO. You know, we ain't asking for much, but we just gonna put it together for you best we can. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Are Dominicans and Brazilians known for drugging like Colombians? Let me help you with that, bruh. I've been to all three places, yes. But Dominicans ain't really drugging. What Dominicans is doing is tying you to a bed and cracking the fuck out you with a hammer. That's what they doing in the Dominican Republic. Like they did that old white man. They ain't drugging. They took him and busting him upside his head. They won't play like they having sex with that what is that shit? Uh BDSM or EDM or one of them letters. One of them sets of letters. Now Colombians, yeah, they hitting you smooth with the, yeah, come here, let me read this to you, and blow some shit in your face, and there you go. But the Brazilians, oh, you have got to watch them because in Dominican Republic and Colombian, yeah, you're gonna part ways with your wallet. Yeah, you're gonna part ways with some other possessions. But in Brazil, if you get hit with that good night Cinderella by the right motherfucker, you will lose your virginity. They have went to another level in Brazil, bro. Like, say for instance, you in Lapa, you with a tranny and you don't know it. They put the shit in your drink. I bullshit you not. I do know of a story where a brother was with a tranny and didn't know it. He woke up the next morning with just socks on, and they took his money. They went in his back pocket and they went in the corner pocket and they left his corner pocket about wide as this cup. No bullshit. So they you got to definitely be on your P's and Q's, you know, because I almost fucking got. I was supposed to be going out, me, Rich, all of them, but everybody had appointments for Bible study. I had them been there a week. I done went and researched this place, went this place, looked at this place. All right, man, let's go, man. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go you know, go by myself. Didn't make it. I ended up going around the corner from my apartment complex, and the motherfucker come from between the buildings on me. Blew the shit, but when he blew it out here, so I couldn't inhale it. You know, so he went this way, and I just turned around like that, and I just Gave him a quick little 2-piece with a biscuit, and made my way to my apartment. I was only around the corner. But yeah, though, man, uh, Brazilians ain't really drugging you like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, they doing anything from bribing you to picking you up, picking up something and just busting you upside your head with it. You know, and playing that BDSM shit, SDM or S&M or whatever it is, and once they tie you to the bed, you know, do you play with you and all this, and smack you upside the head with something, and then leave. The minute Colombians, yeah, they gonna hit you with the powder. You know, whether they put it in your drink, put it in your food, put it in your cigarettes, you know, mix it in with your cocaine. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get you. But the Brazilians, they going to a whole nother level with that good night Cinderella. They call it good night Cinderella in Brazil. They call it Burundanga or devil's breath in Colombia. But watch yourself, and you definitely got to watch yourself in Brazil, bro. Like I was talking to this lady, and she just went and got on the knees, like in between two cars, and like we was like in the middle of a like main set, you know. And something just say, hey, "Look, turn around, Drake." I turn around and look. It's like three motherfuckers behind a tree like this. I like, yeah. Let me go ahead on about my business, because if you get caught up out there, bro, you know they might put you in a predicament. Uh, no pun intended, but it'd be a very shitty predicament, if you know, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? See. But thanks for your comment, man. I appreciate it greatly. Says, yo, Drees, remember to include the travel lockdown in your traveling movie. You gonna do. This was major. Well, it all depends, man. It depends on the situation when I get to wherever I'm going, you know what I'm saying? Because I have plans to do work with another YouTuber out there. So it's like I'm gonna get to my main spot, sit down for like 2 days, maybe a day and a half, and then get back on a plane to go somewhere else. But you know, it's some other things I have been looking into doing, you know, with people in Medellin whenever I get back there, of course. But like I said, it's all about what President Duque said. You know, I mean, I got my Airbnb so that way, if they say okay, things have been knocked back till next year, then I can automatically call the lady, my landlord, and move the days the next year. But you know, I don't want to buy a ticket and they tell me, hey, look, we ain't finna move your days and you ain't finna get your money back. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I cut a chick off that I met on Latin Cupid that was too damn clingy and refused to learn English, even though she wanted to move to the U.S. Well, let her cling all she wants. She can't come to the U.S. without you, player. You know what I'm saying? She cling all she wants. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of them that are actually clingy, but a lot of them that are like that are people who probably did she have kids? Because if she had kids, she probably like did a lot of fuck shit where she was at. She trying to move. Like they got this one lady that I talked to, and she's talking about she trying to come to the United States. I was like, wait a minute. Well, what about uh to another part of the country? What about another Spanish speaking country? Yeah, like that would be considered too. But I'm like, wait a minute. You got plenty of other Spanish speaking countries around you. You couldn't do this shit before, you know? And you know, just started thinking. Maybe you done did some fuck shit somewhere. But I'm gonna leave it at that, you know. Let's see. Oh shit, she had a son. Well, it could be a plethora of things. It could be that she was looking to have a better life for that son. You know, she was probably looking for a better life for herself and her son, you know. But if, you know, look, I don't want to see no more of the women that don't speak Spanish, you know, getting cussed out by the fucking register lady at McDonald's who barely knows English, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, know y'all some Spanish when y'all go to these countries, because that Guatemala lady that's getting her ass chewed out at McDonald's in the hood, that's you when you go to DR. That's you when you go to fucking Copacabana. That's you when you go to these other places outside the country. You know, I make sure that I could look at my order and just say numero siete, and don't say nothing else. They want me to they won't ask me if I need a dress. Yeah, see, I just take that if it's something I don't want, I'll take that shit out when I get to my plate. But I ain't finna go up there and embarrass myself. Like I got people who try to speak Spanish to me here, and I just be looking at them. I mean, like, look, bro, I ain't in no Spanish speaking country. I ain't about to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to worry about none of that. Have I been to Sao Paulo, and if so, how does it compare to Rio? Put it this way: I was there primarily like overnight. I didn't want to go out because Sao Paulo is fucking huge, and Rio and Sao Paulo, it's probably more. I don't know which one is more dangerous, but Sao Paulo is pretty much the new Rio. Sao Paulo now is pretty much the what Rio was 10 years ago. But the thing about Sao Paulo is if you don't know Portuguese and you trying to go out there for the first time, you're gonna have a bad time, mate. You're not gonna have a good time, mate. You're not gonna have a good time at all. You're just not. You know what I'm saying? For anybody going to uh Rio Brazil for the first time, if you're gonna be on the south side, you must go to Rio. You're gonna be on the north side, you must go to either Fortaleza, which I've been to, or you must try Recife. You know what I'm saying? Places that are gonna allow you to not speak Portuguese and you'll still be able to get by with just a few words. Look, I admit I was in Rio by myself for a week, so I had to know certain things, and for that week I was by myself. I was making connections. I got a tour guide connection now and there. And I think she was trying to sell other things. I got me a club connection down there that one of the baddest clubs out there, you know. And I say this about this club. Everything in this club is for sale. I'll say that right now. Everything in this club for sale, but everything in the club is seven and up. Everything. The skinny one, the big one, the middle size one, everything in there. If you're a 200-pound dude, then they got 200-pound girls in there that for you are sevens and up. If you're 180 pounds, well, they got 120 pounds in there that for you are seven and up. So everything in there was seven and up. And every night I went in there, it was a whole different echelon of bras that were in Casablanca that you didn't see at Mavs, you didn't see at Dolce Vita, you didn't see at any other club there. I don't know if they came from a completely different place or they just had a contract with that place. It was like for these particular people that were there, it was like Soul Train for them. You would always see them, but you see them on that night. You wouldn't see them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, and you wouldn't see them at the other clubs either. You see them right there. But every time you went there, you seen another one getting out of and they wasn't pulling up in Renaults like in Colombia. They wouldn't know. They was pulling up in like Fiats and like uh Aventadors and shit. I'm like, man, who is these bitches? The shit was just live, but it's like a little shotgun club. It's like I walked in that motherfucker with a hoodie on, head down, walked to the back. I sat down, and when I sat down, I had two pair of legs going across me. Like uh, they I can't really recall how they go, and but you give me a minute, I can figure out remember what they was saying. They were pretty much saying, "Hello, what is your name?" But what is your name in Spanish is completely different from what is your name in Portuguese. But yeah, Big B, Trini. The name of the club is actually called Casablanca. It's on the corner of Nossa Senhora de Copacabana as well as Rue de Vivier. Those two streets. It's in the Copacabana section of Rio. You know, and I also do consultation on Rio too, especially for first timers. People that been there already. Y'all know. I consider y'all no more than me. I'm only trying to help the new fellas. I'm trying to help the new fellas that's going to Medellin on where they should go, what they should do, and how they should go about doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, shout out to Love Entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's telling y'all for me, please post your questions. Don't forget to donate to Cash.app, $DreeZTV, all capital letters, or PayPal /Andrea Hart. Appreciate you tuning in for the night. You know what I'm saying? I've been here an hour and a half by myself. I thought I was only gonna be doing 30 minutes, but I only came to tell y'all, bitch, I told you. Don't go out there first to the DR. Some of y'all, I'm guarantee you, on that first plane full of watch. I'm gonna watch the travel group just to see people intentionally taking pictures of we on the plane going to Puerto Plata. I'm gonna look for that flight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take all of those pictures in. Cause the minute I start seeing, man, I'm money missing. I'm gonna look for you on this picture. And I'm gonna cut your happy face out and send it and put it next to you. Man, I'm robbed. Man, my money gone. I'm gonna take your happy picture and put it next to that shit and say, hey, bitch, I told you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So you on Facebook or Instagram. Actually, I'm on both. And I was trying to get away from Facebook and just stay more primarily to WhatsApp. And then Facebook bought WhatsApp. And I've been sad ever since. But if you're looking for me on Instagram, yeah, I forgot what my damn name is on Instagram. Give me a second, bro. Let's see. Damn, I can't even get to my. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't seen my own name on Instagram for so long. I forgot what it was. There you go. That's me on Instagram, and that's me and Richard Rich and Rio right there. We talking about it. But Andre Diehard /5 folk. Shout out to responding. Minnesota is in the building. What is going on? Let's see. Oh, that's somebody talking to somebody else. Well, it's time for me to turn in, man. I gotta be on the dock in less than 6 hours, so most definitely, I appreciate y'all. And once I come with some new topics, I will be doing another late night dreams. But for all of y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming out and see me at Late Night Dreams number 19, titled Bitch I Told You. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking for more. And it's gonna be a part two to this. I'm already guaranteeing this already. Question is how long it's gonna be. Cause what they're doing right now is they running those motherfuckers that should have came home. So to Andres, excuse me, to Love Crossing Borders, to Carlos D. I'm glad y'all doing what y'all doing the way y'all doing it. Cause if y'all was just out there striking, you would be in my next episode of Bitch I Told You. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. I got 29 people here in the chat room. Hopefully, I got 29 wipes on the run. So go on, wipe your feet before you come on in the house to talk to Drees. This is Late Night Drees number 19, bitch. I told you. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my radio voice together right now, in other words. So, get confident in what I'm saying and how I'm saying and how I'm relaying it, you know. And hopefully, I have a little replay value so y'all start replaying it. I might as well start rapping again. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I got balls. I got balls. You know what I'm saying? But I got like lyric balls. I ain't got balls like, you know, like them cats on Whack TV. I mean Smack TV. I ain't got balls like that. I gotta every 10 seconds I gotta talk about killing you. I ain't got them balls. I don't need those balls. Talking like that get you balls. Like jail balls. I don't need them. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate all y'all for coming out tonight, man. I wish I could stay on a little bit longer, but it seemed like it's time for to go, and now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. I really appreciate y'all for coming out tonight and asking questions, you know. And just remember when y'all see these women who are struggling, if they're not your woman, please continue to let them struggle, for it is not your battle. Oh, I forgot. I can't say that. I'll be the I'll be the mess with some people in here if I was to say that. I ain't gonna even do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where I was going with that shit anyway. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. You know what I'm saying? But just remember, it's gonna be a part 2 to this. You know, probably a part 7. But just remember, bitch, I told you. Remember.